Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play Mario & Luigi Dream Team. The last episode, we took a break from Neo Bowser Castle to finish up some side quests. We did our Mad Skill-a-thon, we did our Koopa, who didn't give us any reward, but we got some good stuff from the Mad Skill-a-thon. It was a fun time, but it's back to business as we head forward up this path, and we gotta keep dodging bombs, and we see what's left in Neo Bowser Castle. I mean, we're only at the beginning. It's endgame Mario & Luigi. It's endgame of the longest Mario & Luigi game. Don't expect it to be a walk in the park necessarily, so there is nothing of worth over here, and there's nothing of worth over here, except exploding my face. But as long as you kind of go past it, it'll become your new safe zone. You won't have to worry about it. Hi, Chomp Chomp. Not gonna deal with you today because we have a lot to do in this episode, and we're gonna go ahead and get started and do some more Mario and Luigi Dream Team. Very exciting. So I guess we end up with more bomb sections because I guess those are the in-betweens. We do some Kamek, we do some bombs. We do some more Kamek, we do some more bombs. It's the Bomb and Kamek Castle, that's what it's now named. So this one's actually kind of tricky because it's very much you just kind of having to pick the right path and go. And we have to go all the way from the left here to the right here. It's not necessarily the easiest task in the world, considering sometimes you just get screwed over and you get sent all the way back here because it's basically random. So I don't know. I mean, I can't like drill through this, can I? Well, I can't really find out if I just do it like that. No. So there is no way to get past these bombs. As far as I can tell, maybe I'm just crazy, though? Or is there even a pattern to them? No, unless there's like a pattern that I just really don't recognize. It just kind of seems like you have to kind of guess and check until you, and then go to safe zones when you can, because those help a lot. No, I'm not gonna be like, I can make it this one, though. So I guess you could just kind of get lucky like this and be good to go. Is there anything like of note down here? Nope. But I figure I would show it off, just to have proof that I'm a crazy person, or that I'm not a crazy person, or both. I don't know. So, hi, you're gonna do your spinny spin, you're gonna be kind of really annoying, but I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you either, although I kind of do at some point, because there is actually gonna be another enemy to get around here at some point, and if I get lucky at some point, I can actually deal with him. So, I haven't yet. But who knows? Otherwise, I'm gonna catch the end of this fight. La-di-da! Well, no such luck today, but that's okay. I wasn't expecting it to happen. We're more than likely going to encounter that enemy in the next major section and not in this section. So, at least from what I remember. So there's that. Power, defense, HP. Well, we have HP and defense, so we're gonna go for HP or defense. HP, then defense is how I usually roll. Because the health numbers look prettier. They're more apparent, and they make me smile. I don't actually know if health is better than defense. I mean, in most video games and RPGs, it's kind of effective health. And it's whichever one gives the best effective health, as in, because, you know, defense essentially gives you more HP, quote-unquote, because you're taking more damage anyway. It's a strange little term, but yeah. We might occasionally encounter... my recommendation is you do fight the Chain Chomp enemies as a priority, because they actually will help with this other enemy that will show up. You'll see what it is when we get to it. Everything is full right now. So I do highly recommend fighting the Chain Chomps, and not these Fire Bros here, who are being a pain in the butt unless they come up with Chain Chomp friends and they didn't. Well, that's just sad. I'm going to explodiate them. Be right back. Ooh, Crystal Boots. Have we seen that before? I don't remember. If we have, then I'm sorry for showing this off. Get out of here. No! That's rude. Anyway, that takes care of that fight. Alright, enough fighting around. We have lots to do, and I've pretty much adequately shot these enemies, so... This is a dead end, by the way. I came here to show off that there's a section over here, and it's a dead end. So this exists, and we're gonna have to remember this for later. I probably shouldn't come here first, actually, thinking about it in retrospect, but oh well, this is here, we know it's here now, and now we know when I figure out how to get the unlock there. But actually, it does kind of show, I probably should have mentioned this while I was there, but you can see the conveyor belts, you can see the switch is activated by another bomb. We're going to do more of that in this section, so if you were surprised by that outcome, I don't know why you were surprised by that outcome. It should be fairly obvious, actually, that was going to be a thing that happens. This is also a dead end, but at least it's a dead end that leads to beans, so that's actually more worth our time. We're actually going to be getting fairly close to wrapping up all the beans. Actually, should be on par for the bean course right now. It's actually fairly easy to get all the beans in Bowser's in the castle because they're just in dirt patches, which are fairly obvious most of the time, so you can't like accidentally miss a well-hidden bean or something like that. So, oh, it's you again, because I wanted to see you more, Kamek. Oh boy, here we go. So Kamek is doing his Kamek-y things. Oh wait, okay, so we distracted him from his magic. He wasn't able to use his magic so much, so he's been trying to shimmy-shammy all the roofs, but he didn't twist the doors as much as he would have liked, so it's not going to be that complicated, I guess. In fact, I'm fairly sure it's not complicated at all. I think he just blocks off the one path that will allow you to proceed forward. So it's basically just like the game sort of gave up on the mechanics of having to... By the way, there's more bombs. You can see they bring bombs they have to hit the switch. It's going to be a giant bomb puzzle as opposed to anything else right now, because those bombs come from a direction that we can't quite access right now. They're coming from up here, so it's kind of weird. They're like, okay, well, we have this mechanic of shimmy-shammy all the rooms, and we're going to use it for one section a lot, one section a little, and the next section is just kind of being like, okay, whatever, just go fight Kamek and kill him. So we do have another Kamek fight to do. Again, it's a little repetitive. I do agree. I do agree it's a little repetitive, but it won't last forever. Don't worry, and we'll just deal with it. That's what the game wants us to do, and we'll do it. Whatever. Okay, there's something up there. We're gonna take this path over here first, though, because if the game wants us to go up, we're going to do every direction but up, because we're crazy people like that, or at least I am. So, yay for craziness, I guess. So yeah, it's basically just a little lava path where you have to do your little flutter over. It's nothing too special, actually. In fact, I'm pretty sure this is an entirely optional path that really has almost no merit. So, why I didn't want to go over this path, I'm not quite sure, but there's where the bombs are, at least. You can actually access the bombs. You can see there's a path to the left, though, so you can access the bombs from there, too. So it's not like, oh, this is the only path to get to the bombs, or is it? Maybe I'm just, like, completely misremembering things, and I'm going to look like a bit of an idiot, but if that's the case, then I look like a bit of an idiot, and I'm sad. Oh, well. So there's some question mark blocks here, though, and this maze obviously has rewards, so we're going to do this maze first. Max candies are full. What sort of shenaniganry is this? I didn't even, like, I went out to the... I went out to do, like, the things. I didn't even go to, like, the hotel for when I last episode, when I did the whole, side questy things. I could have gone to the hotel and done hotel things and gotten all my BP to full. I mean, it's not going to matter. I'm going to encounter some sort of ultra syrup jar or something along the way and use that. And it's not like I'm not going to go buy max items when I'm about to finish the game anyway, because why would I not want to finish the game with max items? Just, okay, here we go. We're going to do a 2-for-1. Boom! Oh, this is coins. Okay, hurry! Get the coin. The delayed reaction there of, oh. Yep, that's pretty much me in a nutshell. But yeah, the nice thing is we're out of attack pieces, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. We just kind of do things, get coins, and we end up over here. Which, like I said, that whole entire path was completely pointless, considering the fact that we could just, you know, just walk over this way and be like, hey, it's a pathway. Yay. So, I guess it's kind of silly, but we're going to go ahead and do the first thing, the bombs here. So, the first thing to note is there's these blocks here. And these blocks will, you can bring the bombs to hit the question mark blocks, and they'll actually activate them to get you some money, usually. So, always a good idea to activate the things that'll get you to the question mark blocks. And then it does kind of make the correct path fairly obvious, though, from there, because you just kind of activate the ones that don't lead to the bombs hitting the question mark blocks. It's fairly simple. So once you have that bomb chain done, you head over here and you can do the next bomb chain. So it's pretty simple, really, from there. The bomb kind of just launches and it just kind of goes places. Also a Kamek thing, which will be pretty much the only demonstration that this path over here is the one that will lead you back to the beginning, actually. So this is the only pathy shimmy shammies. So really, the point in the mechanic is just to block you off at this point and not really have any sort of game mechanics to it, but oh well. Okay, I guess we can see the cutscene again. That's cool. That's fine. It's dandy. And as you can see, I mean, this didn't matter, because if I wanted to go to the bomb in the first place, we could have just gone around this path. That would have been a gazillion times easier. So, yeah. There was really no point in doing the whole spin jump path, which is a little strange, but if that's what the game decides it wants to be, that's what the game decides it wants to be. Anyway, first off, there's actually 2 paths the bombs can take here. So I forget which path was which, but first of all, we obviously want to stop this one. Where is this one going to end up? It's going up there! What happens if I do this one then? So how much is it going to screw everything up? It just destroys it. Okay, so that one pretty much has no purpose other than to ruin your face. And then depending on the path, really just depends on, you know... Oops. There we go. It depends on just if you do low or high. And if you do low, it activates this switch, which allows you to go over that way. So that's a thing. And if you do this... Oh, and does it do more than that? I forget. But, okay. I don't remember, but we want to bring the bombs up to the top. Yeah, okay. So now there's 2 paths. So one of them will lead you to the left where that switch is on the left. One of them will... so we needed to unlock we needed to do the lower path first to unlock the way to get here in the first place. So one path will lead us downwards, one path will lead us leftwards. Leftwards will hit the switch and unlock that hidden area that we saw on the left side of this room. If we send them downwards, though, we will bring them to where we need to go to actually, you know, complete the, to get to Kamek. So, yeah, that's a thing. That was a very much explanation for something that was relatively simple, actually, so it's kind of funny. So if I activate this one, it's going to bring it, yeah, it'll bring on that path. And if we want to do it like this, it's activate on the upper path, which we want to do the upper path first, because I think the upper path we're not going to get like a click. No, okay, now we're going to follow this bomb arbitrarily for some reason. Because that one didn't activate it for some reason. Okay, the cutscene got a little strange there for a moment, because apparently that first bomb didn't count. I've never seen that happen before. That's really bizarre. Or bizarre. A bazaar is where you buy things like in Zelda games, or just things in real life. Bazaars. Bizarre is strange, though. Okay, so now we slip on this lower path. Now we've unlocked that path over there. Whoa! You and your fire. It's very rude, and I don't like it. So please, if you would kindly not do the fire. Now this is just a dead end where you get a bunch of goodies. We are really full on 1-up deluxes, by the way. Hi, Shy Guy! You're kind of being a guy. There's really not much else over here. We can't even fly over here because, whoa, there's a thing here. It's kind of fun that we can just arbitrarily jump in the lava whenever we want, because it doesn't matter at all. I do kind of want to fight these Shy Guys because they could get rewards. I do think that you have a higher chance of getting the... I think indoors, actually, is your best shot at getting the thing I want to show up, though. I think maybe they don't show up unless outdoors, because that might be... I think like the Ink Piranha will show up instead outdoors. Or something like that. I'm not sure exactly arbitrarily how that works. Maybe I'll have to look that up and explain that in a later video, because I'm not entirely sure. Interesting. Nope, the Ink Piranha shows up here as well. I'm not really sure what, I'm not exactly sure how that, because, okay, it's a background enemy. That's, I pretty much spoiled that at this point. Some of the final enemies in the game will be background enemies, which means they're fairly difficult and fairly annoying to get. They're probably going to be the hardest no-hitter challenge to get, but yeah. It's interesting to me that, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, so it's a pretty arbitrary power, by the way. That fire. I was gonna make a joke and then I had something serious to say and I completely forgot the joke, which kind of ruins the entire comedic timing of the joke. But it's pretty funny that Fire Bros can just kind of create money out of the palm of their hands. They can create like $5 coins out of their palms to shoot at me. If they can create this much money, why aren't they all like billionaires by now? I guess I don't know. The answer to that is inflation, Lucky. You know economics. You majored in it, for goodness sake. Which then means I went and made videos for the internet instead, apparently. But, inflation. That's the answer. Inflation in the Mushroom Kingdom. Clearly a pertinent topic to this discussion. So, obviously, the correct answer is to hit this last one here. And it'll hit the bomb, and that will allow us access to, the inner workings of Kamek's Sanctum over here, which is all fine and dandy, except for the fact that, looking at the time, we are... Actually, you know what? There's something I'm going to do. I actually will go into Kamek's world for a moment, because looking at the time, we're probably, without the cuts for fights, I'd guess at 15 minutes. So this actually did go quicker than expected. But there is actually something I can do in the dream world if I am not a total noob. Which I will probably be a total noob. But I can try my best not to be. And that will allow us to do one last little bit of content for this episode. I think that's probably the best plan. Anyway, oh, well, we're still not full on max zero drives, but boy, have we lost out on a lot of chances to get 1-up deluxes, that's for sure. So yeah, As much as I could just end the episode here, this actually did go by a lot quicker than I thought it would go by, for once. Usually things take about like 20 times longer than I think they will. It's a pleasant surprise to see that they take not nearly as long as I think they will. That's definitely an interesting change of pace. But if this is the correct dream world that I remember, there is actually something we could do immediately in the dream world before we end this episode. So, let's do that, and then we'll end the episode from there. It'll still probably be a bit of a shorter episode, but that's just the way things go, I suppose. And, yeah. So we'll take care of this now, I guess. Because why not? Because if I remember correctly, first of all, we're heading to the left, and yep, I do see, I saw it there for a second. Did you see it there for a second? There was a split second there where it mattered. Oh man, what was it? If you didn't see it, it's actually a whole new enemy. So we're gonna go ahead and show off this enemy in this episode, and then we'll end it from there. And that way we won't show it off next episode, which is fine because that means obviously another Kamek boss is incoming, and this one's might be a little bit longer. So as you can see, it's a bit of a group fight, and they have a little bit of an interesting mechanic where they heal themselves. I'll explain the heal in a second, because right now I have things to do, and I'm trying to go for the no-hitter challenge, so no. Okay, I should be okay here. It's fairly easy to see the time for jumping over them, but you want to aim them so they hit as many guys in the background as you possibly can have happen. Now, their little healing energy things here, they're all connected. Based on how many of them are connected to each other, the heals will increase dramatically. So if you want them to not heal too much, you want to break the link by killing whichever guy is kind of in the middle, so that, you know, the other guys aren't healing a gazillion amounts of HP. So right now, it looks like the link is like right here, because the link kind of goes, you know, this guy links to this one, who links to these two, who link to this one, who links to, or no, this one links to this one, and it goes like this. And then this one just makes a path down here. It's kind of hard to see the vertical links. Does it actually help if I go into 3D mode? Not really. So you kind of have to just kind of see where the vertical links are just by kind of almost just guessing. But right here is roughly a nice middle ground of the link that we can do. So you want to destroy the middle first. Or, of course, you can just use a bro attack and not care in the slightest. But that's your prerogative. I am going to sever the link, because if we sever the link, and now a lot of them are actually pretty severed. The guys, okay, 42. So, oh, I guess those 4 might be linked then. And I guess we're not going to show off any of the other attacks, which is a little unfortunate, because I would like them to show off more attacks, but I guess they just want to shoot all their friends. And if that's how they want to roll, that's how they want to roll. Although I am going to obviously just keep doing more, I'm going to keep just fighting here. And, you know, from there we can see more of their attacks. I think there's 2 attacks we haven't seen yet. Show me a new one! This isn't a new... Fine, you know what? I'm going to have you... Actually, no, you do want to hit the guys in the background because it just shortens the attack dramatically. I am still going for a no-hitter challenge after all. I guess since they want to be super, you know... They want to be super annoying, they can show off... I guess actually when they run low, they do that attack only. This is their easiest attack to dodge, so I guess if I want to go for the no-hitter challenge, this is actually the easiest way to go, but I would like to see something new. But apparently we never shall. Welcome to the Antasmatons, I think that's their name, who apparently only want to show off one attack, because screw Let's Plays, they just want to make us sad. Well, that's cool and fine and dandy, but we did take care of the no-hitter challenge, so I figured, you know what, hey, we have a little extra time, we can take care of the no-hitter challenge now, and then we'll have to show it off next episode, and that'll give us a lot more time to handle the boss and not make the episode super long, because I know the boss next time is a little bit more complicated. I am going to go ahead and end the episode here, though. It is actually a bit shorter than usual, but hey, nothing wrong with that on occasion, right? So, in the next episode, Kamek awaits. Let me just say, this is where the real fight begins. So, things are actually going to get a bit more interesting this time. We are going to fight more Antasmatons. We're going to try to find that Goomba as well. So, we're actually getting fairly close. In fact, all the tools are in place now for us to get all of the no-hitter challenges in the game. We just have to kind of find the proper enemies. So, we're getting really close here. I think there's only 3 more left, is there not? You know what, before I end the episode, there is only 3 more left. One which we've seen before, the Big Tail Goomba, and then 2 other enemies which we actually do have access to. We just have to encounter them in the real world, and we probably will sometime really soon in the future. So, expert challenges. 1 or 2 more episodes probably, and then we're done with them. Get excited. So, this is LuckySevenDX signing out. See you all in the next one for more Mario and Luigi Dream Team. Bye-bye.